like the BAM situation, I wrote it down to talk about. Dude.
Well, because
I posted this comment on BAM's Instagram because I was just like I had just had him on tour with me for 10 days. We did 9 shows together. He was really pretty great the whole time.
he's funny. He's fun. He was a good guest.
Right. And the whole time he was telling me like, dude, will you reach out to Nikki, his wife, his baby mama? Will you reach out to Nikki and see if I can spend the day with Phoenix? You know, I want to see Phoenix because where our last show of that run happened to be Santa Rosa, California, which is super close to where Nikki was, and his son was. So like it was like this whole leg of the tour, 10 days, 9 shows, just culminated. It was just a big journey to his son. And sure enough, on that last day, Bam was reunited with his son. You know, we all spent the day together. It was a great day. We did the last show that night, and it was a big deal because Bam had been practicing, opening the show with me and working up to going out on stage by himself. And he did that. He went out stage. It was like kind of triumphant. Not only did he go out on the stage by himself, but he brought his 5-year-old boy with him on stage. And it was just this like heartwarming, wonderful thing. And then at the show, kind of backstage after the show, it was determined that Bam was like, okay, Bam, you're doing great. Like his baby mama Nikki says, like, you know what, like let's give this a shot. We'll spend another day or two. You can spend another day or two with your son. And it's just like, yes, awesome. Bam's gonna be reunited with his son, and then for him to go and like leave the theater that night and like come like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, he's posting like hateful stuff about Knoxville and Tremaine. Like it's like, really, dude, like, you know what that means every time he's posting like resentful stuff about Knoxville and Tremaine. It's a terrible sign. He admitted that it was because he was drunk. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, I was just so bummed. You know, I was equally disappointed as I was unsurprised because that's the nature of the disease, you know. But like, I was just so struggling with that. And so I went and it also kind of felt like I bared some responsibility for his hateful post about Knoxville and Tremaine because it was like it was sort of like that happened under my watch. You know, like, oh, you're gonna cart Bam around on tour, and like you're okay with this, and like, not that I care that much.
But you weren't even with them. He was in San Fran.
Yeah, I wasn't with. It was as soon as I wasn't with them that's what happened.
Yeah.
And so it was just bugging me, man. It was bugging me all day, and his hateful post had been up for 22 hours. And I was just like, it's just like, so I go and write this comment on there. I'm like, it's saying like largely what I just said now. But, and I wrote it and I was like, dude, you're dying, bro. Like, you're dying. And it just sucks because like, I want to like save you, but I can't do that. Like I can't make you want to get better. Like, I can't do the work for you, and so I write this whole comment and I just posted it. And then I showed it to Lux. And Lux says, that's not a public thing. You shouldn't. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I deleted it. That comment had been up for literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And the post that I commented on had been up for 22 hours. It wasn't like brand new in everybody's feed. Plus it was on Bam's like secondary Instagram, the one that's actually him, which has a way smaller audience.
Not Captain Cream Stain?
Caption Cream Stain was the one that I posted it on. 2 minutes and I took it down. And then the next day, TMZ reaches out. Hey, is this real? Like,
dude, that thing went fucking viral.
And then it's on like, yeah, dude, page 6, TMZ, Yahoo News. Like, I really didn't care for that to be the case. It wasn't my goal to make all that happen.
Yeah, once the wheels are in motion, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, it's how I feel. It's how I feel. And I didn't want this podcast to be about that, but there,
Yeah, I was just curious about that.
yeah, I wrote it down as something to talk about, and now,
Have you talked to him?
I had some texts with them. I said, Bam, we've got those boards, and we could still sell a ton of them, but what I'd really like to do is open up a trust for your son and have money go into a trust. And that got no response. There's no response there. Of course, since then, the news was on TMZ that Nikki has filed for legal separation and spousal support. So I'm feeling kind of inclined to help everybody involved by moving forward with those boards. I think that it'll be good for his son. It'll be good for his baby mama. It'll be good for him. And I'm not in any rush to do it, but I think that's something that we should probably go ahead and do.
Yeah.
All right.
It
Now,
was nice having him on tour though when he was.
Dude, it was epic.
When he was good.
I loved it.
I remember we went to the Nike store and in Portland, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you ever ride for Nike?" He's like, "Yeah, I was the first skateboarder to ever ride for Nike." I mean, just the stories that he had going through Portland was. I mean, he's. Dude, what a lot of people don't know about him is like, dude, he's a great fucking driver to be in charge of the music. There's always good music going on. He's kind of like a teenager in effect, where he's always trying to make jokes and do funny impressions. Like he's different than what I always thought he was.
He's playful.
He's playful.
He's playful, and dude, I love him, man. He's a brother, and it's crazy how that whole lawsuit situation with him suing Jackass and it really, really put a strain, his whole relationship to Jackass with the director, Jeff Tremaine, has a restraining order against him. So they cannot have contact, legally.
How long do restraining orders last for?
I have no
Forever?
idea. I have no idea, but from what I understand, it's still in place. And you just can't sue somebody and then turn around and be bros with them.
Yeah.
But I'm in this position where I'm Switzerland.
You're neutral.
I'm the one guy who has been cool with Bam all along. And even though I've never sugarcoated anything, and whether I'm okay with Bam still kind of remains to be seen.
Yeah, you have a weird relationship with Bam where you can be harsh to him and he just listens to you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think that I do still, that we are still all good.
Anyway, moving on. I just wanted to say some positive things about Bam because he really, he's fun and he's funny and he's great to hang around.
Plus, dude, that guy is still, even having put on a substantial amount of weight, ripping on a skate. I thought at this point, man, I think I can take him. I cannot outskate Bam.
Well, yeah, at Burnside, yeah. It's funny in that fight at Burnside. You saw the fight go down.
I was not there for that.
You weren't there for that.
I went to Burnside the next day.
Yeah. I don't even want to, because it was just a trip that the two guys got in an argument. One guy pulled out mace, and then they grabbed the mace from this guy and maced the guy who pulled it out's face.
They pepper sprayed him with his own pepper spray.
And I wanted to,
as they beat him up.
Yeah, well, and I was like, man, dude, this would be great to have on film. And then you look around and nobody's filming. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be the fucking asshole to film. And then the cops came but anyway, it was just a good experience all around in the Pacific Northwest with Bam.
Right.
Bam, we miss you. Come back.
It was epic. It was epic. I love Bam. And
you got a video coming out.
Yeah, we're working on a video. Do you like shopping on Amazon? I do. And good news is, Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole are available on Amazon. And if you want a real bundle of a deal, you can get Steve-O's hot sauce for your butthole, plus Steve-O's butthole destroyer, and Steve-O's butt wipes for your butthole. It's the butthole bundle, available on Amazon right now.
Yeah, dude.